hit the record, Chris. Scene one, take one. I'll clap.
Can you do this? Yeah.
Oh. Wait, what are we doing?
Lizze's doing it.
You're trying to do it all at the same... Oh. This is going to be a nightmare. We start recording in Colorado. Well, okay. If we seem tired, it's because we are. Lizzie and Chris have had a long day of traveling into Colorado, which I'm so thankful for. Next time I come to you two.
We're super grateful to be here.
Actually, I picked up some happy campers at the airport. Like, you guys could not have been more happy and excited.
I've never seen a cuter traveler than Chris.
Well, I didn't realize that Chris has never been anywhere before.
No, Chris keeps saying more fucking places he's been to. Chris is a weird liar about the places he's been to.
No, I was just saying I haven't been many places in the U.S. That's what I meant.
So this morning it started with Chris is like, I've never been outside of Van Nuys. And then Chris is like, well, actually, I've been to Las Vegas. And then Chris is like, and San Diego. And Hawaii. And there was that one time I went to Germany. Chris has been Chris is a fucking globetrotter. He just loves life, and it's the cutest thing I've
you
ever
should have
seen.
just said, I've never been to Colorado, and I'm very excited.
Yeah.
But I haven't ever seen somebody more excited to be out of their state.
I feel like I've been nowhere in the place that I live. Do you know what I mean?
In America.
United States. Yeah.
Right. So welcome to the first episode of The Sip in Colorado. Oh, should we...
You know what? I was upset. Last night, Joe was so sweet because I meant to get us all mustaches. So we could do Colorado Mountain Men.
I completely forgot. Let's say
I was going to get us fake mustaches. And then Joe was like, maybe I can go to the store and get them before. He was like, no, it's midnight, dude. They're not going to sell us a mustache at midnight.
I mean, they might. That seems like the appropriate time to buy a mustache.
I feel like we should write a song called Mustache Men at Midnight.
All right. Well, let's intro the show. I completely forgot.
Didn't we already do? Oh, no, those are sound tests.
Hello, you guys, and welcome to another episode of The Sip. I'm Ryland Adams, of course, joined by...
Elizabeth Home, okay.
Here she is, everybody. We're all reunited and back together. It's been a minute since we've recorded the podcast.
Yeah.
We're in the new house.
It's been a week.
No, we literally didn't film last week. That was a pre-recorded episode, so stop doxing me.
That's not doxing.
I don't even know what we're doing anymore. I feel like... Are we okay?
No, I've got altitude poisoning. I can't fucking breathe. I
gave you a liquid IV to recover from the sickness that you would endure from altitude sickness. But walking up the stairs here
is exhausting.
Is definitely a task and something that you have to get used to for sure.
Yeah.
So did you have a good flight in? What's going on with you?
I mean, I had a fine flight in. I was kind of giggling because... I remembered you saying that there's always gnarly turbulence when you come into Denver, right?
Most of the time. It's very rare because it's a cloudy, there's clouds like there aren't in California.
Yeah. And so we start our descent and Chris was like, you're going to hate me, but I need to go to the bathroom. So I let Chris sit in the window seat. We sit down and this mother comes in. She goes, I need a window seat, but I don't have one. And I was like, well, my son's never been on a plane before, so he's going to need to sit in the window seat. And then he's like, sorry, I got to go potty. And I was like, you go potty, Chris. And he goes to the bathroom, and then I was like, oh, we literally just started our descent, which means it's about to get fucked up turbulent. And then we hit the most jaggedy.
What were the airplane, the seatbelt sign's not on? You bypassed those and decided, oh, my pee is more important than
he did.
Because Chris already has anxiety. You were saying.
Which is why it's so funny that he went to the bathroom right when the fucked up turbulence started, because I just started laughing because it was bad. It was bad. Tell us what happened, Chris.
In my defense, the turbulence did not start until I was in the bathroom. There were no signs on. There was no turbulence.
No, the sign was on.
Okay, well, I didn't see it. I wouldn't have gone if I saw it. And I'm in the bathroom, and I'm midstream as it gets so intense.
It was like it was all, and
I told you about my...
Yeah, and so I was laughing in my head because I was like, Ryland screamed when they came in for a landing, and he does this flight all the time. This is about to be fucked up, and Chris is in the bathroom right now.
Yeah, and I flew and hit the door, and the door opened.
Flew open
as I'm dick in hand, and it was insane.
And so
he pissed all over, and then he cleaned it up.
Was it flying at the mirror?
He was gone for a while too, and I was like, "Oh man!"
I did my best.
At first, I was scared that you were just hunkering down for the winter. You were like, "No, I'm in this for the long haul." Posted up in there.
He had to take a big shit before landing.
No, that I just thought he was too anxious to come back.
Oh. There's nothing worse than being in a bathroom when it gets turbulent on
It
an
was
airplane.
so fucking funny. I was like, this. I started dying of laughter. I was like, this is Chris's life, and that's what Chris said.
So you got pee everywhere.
But yes, but I cleaned it all up. But it was my nightmare. There was nothing I could do, Ryland. I was trying my best. I was
You're
being
sweet boy.
thrown around midstream. It was my nightmare.
He was being thrown around in the bathroom like a little rag doll, just pissing everywhere. This is why TikTok banned you.
Also
Behavior
bring
like
us
this.
an episode of The Sip. It's been our first full week in Colorado, and Lizzie lands and she goes, so is it your new home? And
I'm just trying to get that fucking couch, bitch. You let me know when you're done with it. I'll go pick it up.
well, I'm having couch issues.
Yeah, this is an itchy couch that we're on right now.
Well, it's a beautiful...
It's gorgeous. It's a
beautiful
stunning couch.
custom-
it's a good
custom couch.
But
Here's
you
my
got to
thing.
sit on it with like
Okay,
fucking pants on.
I was fighting with Shane about whether we were going to bring the couch from California here or not. And he loves that couch. And while we're still figuring out what to do with that house, he was like, I really want to leave it in the house in California because it's like the best couch in the world. Hence why Lizzie is always trying to steal it from me.
I don't think it fits in here. I think it really throws the whole feng shui of the house
And
off.
this downstairs basement really has like nice cabiny vibes.
Yeah.
And so we wanted a warm, what kind of couch? What's brown? Like what kind of tone is this?
Maybe you'd say oatmeal.
Well, we wanted like the warm tones in this
Yeah.
room, and we were like maybe
Like
a light
creamy,
gray is like
yeah.
too much of our like modern-y
It's
LA
too
house.
cold,
Too
yeah.
cold for this house.
It's too cold for this
And
house.
so
It's
we
a warm
decided
house.
that we would buy the couch here because furniture's on such back order. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I have another story. So many furniture stories. I know you guys are all here for my furniture adventure. So we buy this couch, and I will say it's beautiful in this space. Couldn't be more beautiful.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'll buy a couch without having sat on a couch before because, like, maybe the people,
It's like a potato sack.
I mean, it's very like
It's gorgeous. It's a stunning couch. I liked when I came in this room. I was like, my breath was aghast.
and
Like
it's a
cute.
nice sit.
It's a good.
The only problem is the outer layer of fabric.
It's itchy as fuck.
Is a little itchy. So maybe the previous owners who we've met and love so much, maybe they just weren't like, maybe they didn't exist on their couch like I do. Like I full-blown
become one with the
exist
couch, bro.
on-
Like I'm like naked on this bitch. My coochie's on this couch right now, and it is so itchy. Is that too much?
It's a beautiful couch. Anyways, so the couch that Lizzie's always trying to steal from me, then I was like, Shane, we should have brought the freaking couch to Colorado.
I'll bring it.
Because, no, Lizzie's trying to steal it. And then Lizzie goes in. I'm getting middle-aged women screaming at me for being what about trying to steal my couch?
Oh, mooching your couch. It's like, girl, you don't know. What
That's
this-
exactly what you're doing, though.
It's not,
And
though.
I've sent you the link to the brand new one.
You didn't.
And you can afford... I have it on my phone right now because I was looking at it.
Well, resend it
It's
to me.
from Living Spaces. It's not even like...
You literally did not send me the link, though.
Okay, in other news, did you hear, like, okay, a lot of... I had rug drama from West Elm.
Oh no!
It didn't come. Well, this is when I was doing my office in California.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say because like this is standout customer service to me after having such a horrific experience.
And they must watch your vlogs.
The rug that took like 5 months to get to me when it said it was in stock and going to come to me in 3 days, which is why I bought it because
Yeah.
I fell in love with it. And then it didn't come for 3 months. Months later, after I got the rug, this nice gentleman from West Elm calls me and he's
This
like,
lovely man.
I am so sorry about your horrible experience not being able to get the rug. I'm going to give you a $300 gift card to West Elm, and this is my direct line. If you ever have a problem with anything again, just call me. And I was like, this is customer service.
Hell yeah.
It made up for all of my hard feelings towards West Elm.
I didn't know you had bad feelings.
Yeah, my rug took 5 months to get to me, and I was
and that affected you
steaming
emotionally?
every day. Yeah,
Steaming.
I was like fuming every time I thought about how much I wanted this rug that I found and wanted and loved, and then I left it in California anyways.
I did get a good rug from you, though.
Oh, is it? You haven't picked up any of that shit?
No, because
yet.
we're moving too, bitch.
Okay, right.
You're not there.
So, did you get the house? Did you get a new house?
I don't know if I got a new
every
house
time
yet.
Lizzie sends me
but
a
I'm
link to a
literally about
house,
to sell my butthole for this house. Like, I will fucking do anything. I will do desperate, sad fucking things for this house. Like, I swear to God, it's a perfect home. It's a perfect home. I want it so bad. I like waited outside after we saw this house, and there was a family going in, like a mother and a father and their infant. Like, the woman's pregnant. There's another little baby with them, and we were leaving, and I was like, oh my God, the vibes here are so bad. Did you guys sense that like negative, violent feeling? It's like Amityville Horror in that bitch. Like, there's nothing but demonic entities like lurking in the shadows of that house. And so hopefully they didn't buy it.
Well, I hope the thing with you and your house hunt, I haven't been fast to respond because we've been moving and it's stressful. And so
and
Lizzie
every
will
time
send
you
me
do
a house.
respond, I've lost it.
Yeah, so she'll send me a house. I'll respond 6 hours later being like, whoa, oh my gosh. Because every house you send me gets better and better.
Yeah.
So it's like this weird ladder of like a cuter house every time. So then when I do respond, she's like, well, they already rented it out to someone else. And I'm like, so I'm her bad luck charm. She's got to stop sending me houses. She put an offer on this one before.
I literally was like, I swear to God, I'll do fucking anything. And if I don't get this house, I will set the city on fire. I will burn the city down. So for the sake of Angelinos everywhere, give me this fucking house. I'm desperate. I'm like, I don't.
Well, you should have showed me a picture of the kitchen. It's gorgeous.
It's so fucking cute, dude.
I gasped when I saw the kitchen.
I'm like upset. I'm in a weird manic state. Like I haven't been sleeping, and like I feel like I won't sleep until they call me and they tell me that I can live there.
We can pull an all-nighter here.
I will anyways. I'll just be up there waiting, waiting. You guys up yet? I'm gonna sneak into everyone's rooms, put their hands in some warm water until they pee themselves. I'm gonna take all your bras and put them in the freezer. And you guys are gonna wake up with some cold titties.
Who are you?
I don't know. I'm
What
tired,
is
bro.
this?
I haven't slept in a really long time.
You're house hunting.
I've just been waiting.
Here's
for everyone to
warning
wake
you
up.
that moving is when
I barely have anything. It's like I still have the shit I've had since I didn't live in a house. Do you know what I mean?
Well, everyone keeps asking me like, oh, how do you like living in Colorado so far? I'm like, well, I don't feel like I've lived yet because it's been weeks of moving. Like
it's been a week of moving.
Well, prior to that, like packing our house,
right,
scheduling all of the people. It's like it has been 2 full weeks. And now we're finally at a point where the house is livable. I mean, like the couches, the TVs, like.
Yeah, aside from being itchy, it's a fairly comfortable home.
Go sit on the upstairs couch.
I'd fucking love
Maybe
to.
that one's more for you, okay?
I will take any of these couches home.
Now
I'll
she
take
wants
this itchy
the couch.
motherfucker home too. Because I'm a couch mooch. Kathy?
But I will say, moving out of state is one of the top 2 most stressful events of my life.
Yeah, how did your shit get here? Did you drive it? No, you drove your. Did you?
We had a moving truck,
here.
But let me tell you, movers are fucking scammers. All of them. We ended up with a really good company after like a hellish of a few weeks of dealing with different movers, which whatever. It's nobody cares about my moving story. But I'm just saying, if you are moving across country, like really do your research before you.
You're not moving across the country.
Get into it. So then we get to Colorado. Before we have this house, we're in my parents' basement for a while. Let me tell you, I'm not one for the scaries. Like I would participate in like Shane's haunted videos, but I was always the skeptic of like, you guys are crazy. I feel fine.
And now you're possessed.
Everything's great. The world's safe. And you guys are just like, you need something to make you feel more connected to the world or something. Like, I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
So we're sleeping at my parents' house. All of a sudden, Shane comes to bed and I'm like talking to him as though a demonic entity has gone into my body and taken over who I am completely.
I hate when you talk about shit like this.
But this normally doesn't happen to me. I'm dead serious.
No, but you don't realize this. Like I've been telling you forever, you should not acknowledge and give strength and power to these things by believing in them.
Well, so I didn't try to.
What are you doing right now?
Well, I wasn't fully awake when this was happening. Like this is from Shane's point of view.
Yes.
And then when he fully wakes me up, I didn't want to acknowledge what had happened. So he kept saying, "Are you up? What's going on?" And I was like, "Shut up. I don't want to like relive what just happened. So let's stop talking about it."
For the people who didn't see Shane's story,
right.
Ryland shoots up in bed and just basically starts telling Shane he's gonna die.
Right.
And then laughing maniacally like a psycho bitch.
And I have no real
recollection. You're good. You were halfway there. You were more than halfway there.
Well, Lizzie's now sending me texts of people cheering her on,
hey, Sean!
correcting my bad vocabulary from the podcast.
It was Sean's birthday this week.
Happy birthday, Sean. Thanks for the view.
Not this nastiness again.
So anyways, I had never really thought that like Anyways, I was so freaked out that for the first time in my life, I could not go back to sleep thinking like, oh, I came to Colorado. It was the wrong life decision. Now an entity has entered me. I'm never going to be able to get rid of it. And I'm cursed for the rest of my life. And I stayed up in bed looking with my eyes wide open for 3 hours while I was scared to death for my life. But good news is now that we've been in this house, haven't felt anything crazy, and I do feel as though the demon has left.
I am going to go ahead and say there was never a demon.
Well, how do you explain what happened?
You had a bad nightmare.
And I woke up talking unconsciously. Like, do you sleep talk?
Yeah, that happens to me all the time. I wake up and I'm a nasty, mean bitch to Joe all the time.
But you're not awake.
No.
Wow.
I told you guys about the time that Joe just like walked in and was like, fuck you. Right?
While he was asleep?
No, I was asleep. And when he comes in the room and I'm asleep, I'll like sit up and just look at him like this.
So you are a demon.
Like a rude bitch. No, it's just rude bitch shit. We're rude bitches. That's it. That's all. There's no demons.
Don't give them that.
We're just mean. We're just mean, nasty girls. We're not possessed. We're just awful.
Gosh. So then I remembered that my dad did used to sleepwalk, and like, I'm starting to think about how potentially dangerous this is. That I just like, because I sleep naked. So what if I start like sleep driving and I like show up at a store naked?
There's no way you're gonna start sleep driving.
Okay, well, what if I start sleepwalking into my neighbor's house?
Then, God, you better hope they're not First Amendment people. Or what is it? Second Amendment people? Cut that. Edit that. I can't look stupid in front of Sean. It's the Second Amendment. I know.
Take my number and let's talk about Lizzie's mistakes on the podcast.
I'll give Sean your number.
You have a little bit of lipstick.
Get it. Don't touch me. Where is it? I'm sorry.
No, you're whatever. I shouldn't have told her.
We're not possessed.
Okay. Could Lizzie be allergic to salads?
Did I get the lipstick?
Is this the most important thing that happened to you this week?
No, but it is an interesting thing nonetheless. Is there still lipstick on my tooth?
Today's episode is sponsored by DoorDash, which couldn't make me more excited.
Oh my God.
Honestly. I know this is a big deal. Lizzie didn't even know yet.
This is a big fucking deal for us.
DoorDash is everything and more to me. I literally eat, live, and swear by DoorDash.
DoorDash is like your third parent.
Like, I could not exist on this planet without DoorDash. And we're all re-entering the world, getting really busy, which leaves us with little time to cook dinner. Or you do go to the store and maybe you forget like the ingredient that was the key to what you were making for dinner tonight. And with DoorDash, oh my gosh, your life is changed, because within an hour you can have literally basically anything delivered to your door. Get what you want to eat right now and right to your door with DoorDash. Nothing is better than that. Along with restaurants you love, you can also get your groceries and other essential items delivered with DoorDash. Get drinks, snacks, and other household items in under an hour. With DoorDash, get everything delivered to your door inside of one app. They have over 300,000 partners where you can support your neighborhood go-tos or choose from your favorite national restaurants like Popeyes, Chipotle, and even Cheesecake Factory. Ordering is super easy, and items will be left safely outside your door when you choose contactless delivery drop-off. So for a limited time offer, our listeners get 25% off and 0 delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter code SIP. That's 25% off up to a $10 value and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code SIP. Don't forget, that's code SIP for $25 off your first order with DoorDash. Subject to change. Terms do apply.
Honestly, guys, I'm a little concerned I'm allergic to salad, but then I'm like, am I just overeating the salad and then feeling full because I've had an absurd amount of salad? So it's like, I don't know.
Well, welcome to Colorado where there's no salads.
I know. I've been trying to get Chris to go to Red Lobster.
I hate that kind of food.
I hate you.
I tried to work at Red Lobster in high school, and they make you take a quiz to see if your
because
IQ
they're
is
a classy
high enough.
Fucking joint.
No, literally, they make you take a full-blown high school evaluation for you to even enter the application
Did you not pass
process.
it? And is that why you hate Red Lobster?
I don't think I passed it.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
But I don't even remember like what was the criteria of it.
I probably wouldn't pass it either.
If you're a Red Lobster employee, let us know if you've recently taken the test. I want to remember what was on it that was so above what's going
Your
on
pay grade.
I never claimed to be the smartest.
No, you and I are the same level
And
of
so
dumb,
you know what
too.
I did? I went to the local restaurant called the Dusty Boot, which is now closed, but I had the best time of my life there. I made great money, and I saved it to move to California.
Do they have cheesy biscuits?
I don't remember.
Then fuck the Dusty Boot. Honestly, I'd love to go to Red Lobster and like get a fat lobster or some Dungeness crab. I'm really tired. My eyes just dripping. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. Do you think I'm allergic to salad or am I just overdoing it?
No, I think you're just not chopping the lettuce enough, which we all know is my pet peeve. Because if
I don't think it's because I'm not chopping the lettuce enough.
Yes, when the restaurants give you
such a crazy person.
full pieces, full hedges, full pieces of fucking lettuce, there's nothing worse than like eating that full piece. You gotta like,
are we the most boring people?
and then you're chewing like you're a fucking horse for 5. So I spent 12 minutes finally chopping my salads before I'm able to eat them. You know what? Thank God Colorado doesn't sell salads. I'm just gonna get fat and not have to chew a lot of salad.
I don't think that's what my tummy hurts after I have a salad, just for the record.
Wait.
I'm not like inhaling the lettuce large. I think I might be having too much salad, guys.
Oh, you want to know something else that was interesting? Do you have a story you want to tell? I feel like I'm telling lots of stories.
I mean, like, I don't know that I don't think I've done anything.
Well, I looked at our list and it was, is Lizzie allergic to salad?
Yeah. I mean, I wrote that while I felt sick after eating a salad.
If you unsubscribe to our podcast because we're no longer entertaining.
We get it.
Yeah. Wow.
We get it.
Okay, so
What else is on that list?
let me paint a picture for you. First week in the house, right before, I have 2 things going on.
What?
Okay, the first of which, I was running errands while Shane was manning things at the house. He was
Holding down the fort.
He was holding down the fort because people were coming in and out like to just do things that needed to be done at the house. So I was like, okay, we'll tag team this effort. I'll run to Best Buy, get what needs to be gotten.
Oh, are we talking about customer service?
No.
Okay. Keep going.
Why? Do you have an issue with Best Buy's
No,
customer
I love
service?
customer service, and I feel like places like Colorado and Arizona have great customer service.
Oh, people are friendly here.
Yeah.
And-
Continue with your story, though.
Okay, so I leave the house for the first time. Shane's at home alone. It starts violently raining. Like violently raining. Shane's like, I have laundry air drying outside because it was so hot 10 minutes prior. So he goes out to get the laundry that he had hung and realizes
I love that you
the
guys are
deadbolt-
hanging fucking laundry now, you country bumpkins.
So then the deadbolt locks behind him. He's now locked out in the rain. I'm at Best Buy. Who knows
Living
where.
your best life.
He calls me and he's like, hey, I'm locked out in the rain. I don't know what I should do. And I was like, well, do you want me to come home right now? He's like, no, it's fine. I'll just wait it out. Rain turns into hell, like golf ball sized hell. Shane's never experienced hell before. So he starts like mildly panicking. He's like,
Sweet
what's
boy.
going on? Like, I'm stuck out here all alone. The hell turns into tornado warnings. The previous owner is calling and texting us, showing us that the tornado warning, it's like green, orange,
Did you
yellow,
grow up with this shit?
purple, and right above our house was like purple, which is the most extreme
You're at the
warning
eye of the storm.
of a tornado. So all of a sudden, like, Shane's freaking out because he's locked out of the house. It's hailing. There's a tornado brewing right over this house. Like, so traumatic. I'm not home. He's locked out. The previous owner's calling him like, this is really bad. Like, I'm watching the news and it is right over the house. You need to get inside. And Shane's like, well, I'm locked out and Ryland's not even home. And the previous owner's like, well, you need to break a window and get to the basement
Did
because
Shane
it
break
is
a window?
bad. And so I'm calling Shane. I'm like, don't you dare break a window.
You fuck? Are you kidding? See, I told you he's not possessed. He's a bad person.
I'm like, don't you dare break a window. You run over to the neighbors and you join them in their basement. And I'm like,
Oh my God,
storm
there's
chasing.
nothing I would hate more than being stuck
And-
with my neighbors in a fucking tornado.
You got to do like the Wi-Fi calling here because we're a little further out like you do at our house in
Yeah.
California. So like his service is going in and out and he's like, okay, I'm going into the neighbors.
Shane.
And I'm like, well, should I be driving into the storm? Like if
No.
I'm on the outside, should I be driving in? But he's like full blown panicking because he's never lived through hail or a tornado warning. And it is like very scary.
I honestly didn't realize tornado warnings were a thing in Denver.
Yes.
Where
like,
are we, by the way?
There's tornado. We're in Parker, Colorado. Yeah.
Okay.
We're just southeast of Denver.
I accept it.
Yeah. So then I get home. Shane's at the neighbors. He's like
Shane's at the
full blown
neighbors.
panicking, running over. And there's nothing like, it's such violent warnings on your iPhone. Like they pop up and they go, rah, rah,
Yeah.
It's like tornado warning.
Get your little Pepsi cans ready so that you can send your little Dorothy's up.
And then it like the
That's
news,
a Twister reference.
They're capitalizing on it like you wouldn't believe, acting like it's the end of the world, and he doesn't know what's going on. Like it was so traumatic.
Why are you so nonchalant about this? Your house is in the eye of a tornado storm and you're like, don't you dare break my windows.
Well, because
you go to a fucking stranger's.
I grew up my whole life with tornado warnings. And so like the amount of times that
so
the
you know
tornado
how serious
warning
the situation is when it's
becomes
purple over your house.
Yeah, but the amount of times that it becomes an actual problem hasn't been that many. Like there's one time I can recall where I walked out of my middle school at the end of the day and it sat up on a ledge and I could see 3 that had touched down out right in front of me, and everyone's like running back into the school and going in to like be sheltered.
Yeah.
And so that's scary. And most of the time, like worst case scenario, they rip off a roof. And so like, that's why you run down to the basement. But like I called my dad and he's like 4 miles away. I'm like, oh, what should we do? And he's like, I'm out mowing Morgan's lawn. And I'm like, okay, so like you're like me, and should we be scared? I like couldn't decipher if we should be scared or
are
not.
you guys going to die in a tornado?
But that's the scary thing about a tornado is that like with fires in California, like if it starts at your house, like that is awful and unpredictable. But for the most part, the wildfires, you can track them as they're going and they evacuate you before they reach your location. With a tornado, it's like you don't know where in the fuck it will just immediately touch down.
Right.
So like there's no running from it.
I've actually been seeing a lot of tornadoes on TikTok recently.
What?
Is it tornado season?
I think it's typically...
Is there a season?
Yeah, there is. And I think it's earlier in the summer, like June, July.
Yeah.
And so this is actually pretty late. Like my mom's like, I'm so sorry. My mom, she was like convinced that we were moving back to California after it because she was on the phone when like Shane was in a panic.
For the tornado?
Oh, she dead seriously. She was like,
summoned it?
She's like, I had to start drinking wine because I really thought you guys were moving back to California.
Oh, sweet Vicky. I love her.
It is very scary.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, it could be worse. You know, you might be concerned about whether or not you're allergic to salads. So I don't know. Everybody has a struggle.
Let me see if you had anything else.
I had nothing.
Yeah, you said Netflix's The Kissing Booth is problematic.
Yeah, I did say that.
And?
I'll stand behind that.
Oh, well,
I think that,
well, yeah, you wrote it.
Yeah, I think The Kissing Booth is fucking problematic.
I don't even know the premise.
So basically, Joey King and that asshole from Euphoria are like a thing.
Jacob Elordi.
I don't know his name.
See, and this goes back to me not knowing who Joey King was.
I think Joey King's great. On our last episode, I brought up the fact that people seem to hate Joey King, but I think Joey King's kind of everything.
And so what's your beef with the boy?
I think he's an asshole. He plays an asshole in Euphoria, so I can't help but think he's an asshole.
So he's a good actor.
No, because he also seems like he's playing a fucking asshole in The Kissing Booth, which makes me feel like, is that what he is?
Well, he might just be typecasted like that.
He's like brooding, whatever, I'm not into it. Bottom line is, I think it's toxic that we're like teaching kids in high school that they need to make their relationships last for all eternity. Like, it's very rare that high school sweethearts are a thing.
Oh, so they're like... I don't know the premise.
But this girl's
I'm trying
like,
to see who this is.
This girl's like building her whole future plan around two
It
boys.
is Jacob Yeah.
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 Anyways, I think it's toxic as fuck that we're telling young children that they need to make their plans around their best friends and their partners and like all this shit. Like, live for yourselves, make choices for yourselves, go to college for yourself, pick a school that like speaks to your passions or whatever, or fucking don't go to a school at all, but stop making choices based on other people's wants and demands of you. It's codependent.
Well, it's also going to end in a very bad midlife crisis, quarter life crisis, because you're going to come to a conclusion like, oh, I'm so unhappy because I'm living for other people.
Yeah.
It's better to like become a whole person and find another whole person.
Become a whole ass person.
And merge.
Yeah.
And be a beautiful, wonderful
like
couple.
us. Discover yourself.
Like us.
Find out if you're allergic to salad. You're never going to find out if you're allergic to salad if you spend your whole life chasing someone else.
You're such an example.
I spent my whole life chasing other people, and now I'm not sure what I'm allergic to. I don't even know who I am. Should we cut?
Yeah.
Cut.
Cutting.
So we're all super passionate about something. For me, that is creating content such as this podcast. I also love yoga. And I also love that in today's day and age with TikTokers and I don't know, just the internet generation, everyone has the opportunity to be their own entrepreneur.
Facts.
But
no cap.
people don't have a deep burning passion for the logistics or order management, and that's where ShipStation comes in to play. They make it easy to manage your orders and get your products out the door so you can get back to doing what you really love, which is growing your business. ShipStation is the #1 choice for online sellers. You can import orders from any sales channel, ship with any carrier using ShipStation's deeply discounted rates, and automate just about any shipping task. It's no wonder that over 100,000 online sellers use ShipStation. No matter how you sell, whether that's Shopify, Etsy, or your own website, ShipStation funnels all of your orders into one simple interface that you can manage from anywhere, even your cell phone. You'll even get access to amazing discounts with major carriers, including UPS, FedEx, and USPS. You can easily compare carriers and choose the best solution every single time. With ShipStation, small businesses can now access the same rates usually reserved for Fortune 500 companies without the contracts or commitments. So if you own your own small business, definitely check out ShipStation. You can ship more in less time for a lot less money. Just use our offer code, THESIP, to get a free 60-day trial. That's 2 months free of no hassle, stress-free shipping. Just go to ShipStation.com, click on the microphone at the top of the page, and type in THESIP. That's ShipStation.com, enter code THESIP to make ship happen.
I love their tag.
It's so good. Today's episode is also supported by Candid, who I love so much. You know, they're specialists for just about everything. Your car breaks down, you call a mechanic. Your shower gets broken, you call a plumber. So when you want to get your uneven, crooked teeth fixed, you call Candid, because they're the specialists, and that's what sets them apart. Candid is the invisible, comfortable, and removable aligners who are so above the rest. While poorly reviewed and insanely priced clear aligner companies use just general dentists, Candid only works with orthodontists. With Candid, the same orthodontist who creates your plan is with you from start to finish, so you never have to wonder how you're doing. Your treatment is prescribed and closely monitored by a licensed orthodontist who's an expert in teeth movement. You can book an appointment at a Candid studio right near you, or you could do everything from the comfort and convenience of your own home. The average Candid treatment is just about 6 months, and you'll start seeing results way before then. Plus, it costs thousands and thousands less than traditional braces. And with your aligner treatment, you'll get Candid's teeth whitening for free, which all of us could use. Candid can help you get the brighter, straighter smile that you've always wanted. Right now, you can save $75 on your Candid starter kit when you get started from home, or you can book an appointment at a Candid studio near you today. Go to candidco.com/thesip and use code THESIP. That's candidco.com/thesip, code THESIP. Take advantage of this limited time offer to save $75 off your starter kit. Go to candidco.com/thesip. What were you just saying in break? Oh, Lizzie's pitching Red Lobster to me.
I want to go to Red Lobster. I fuck with Red Lobster so hard, baby.
Okay, the last thing I wanted to touch on was our weekend getaway. We went to Breckenridge for Morgan's birthday over the weekend. Breckenridge, Colorado.
Someone has a joke about how Breckenridge is like the asshole stepbrother's name.
What?
I just feel like anybody who has an asshole stepbrother, it's like their name's got to be Breckenridge.
I've never met a human being named Breckenridge.
I've met a Breckenridge.
What?
Yeah. He's an actor. He played the Burnout in Clueless, I think. I don't know. Chris, can you Google that?
Cliss, are you okay?
No, I'm not. I told you I haven't slept in days.
Okay, so we were in Breckenridge, and I just couldn't help but have the memories flood back to me of that being the location that I lost my virginity.
Oh, fuck.
And today, Chris was asking me if I was a gold... What is it called, Chris?
A gold star gay.
No, he's not. He's been with a woman.
Oh.
And the only woman I've ever been with was in Breckenridge, Colorado, which was the location I visited this weekend.
So you're feeling a little straighter than usual.
Wait, what was it like?
I don't even know if it counted as sex, honestly. Yeah, Chris was like, what was it like having sex with a woman? And I was like, well...
you guys are so fucking funny.
She did it... just because she did it as a favor to me, honestly.
This
like
is dark.
I wanted to get my virginity over with, and I like loved and trusted her. And my other friend had like pitched it to her while we were all in the hot tub drunk, and she was like, "Yeah, I'll do that." And it lasted for literally seconds. Like I was a junior in high school. It was like done. You know? So like felt good, but like
she did it as a favor to me.
well, yeah. Because I was in love with her for. Oh my gosh! I wonder if she still lives in Colorado.
Should we call her?
We could get her on the podcast.
Does she want to go to Red
in
Lobster?
person. You know, is that like? Does somebody want to come talk about the?
I probably wouldn't. I'd probably, if I was a normal person
And
living
she's
my
not like-
life,
yeah,
and
she's
someone
not like
that
a
I
public-
fucked as a favor in high school called me and was
But
like,
we were
"Remember
friends
Breckenridge?"
We were friends all of high school, and then she dated my college roommate.
I just have a real strong feeling she's not going to want to, but you can totally try asking.
Okay,
should
well,
try.
we won't expose her. I thank her for that. I'm happy.
you for
that-
your
Are you a gold
service.
star gay? Like you've never been with a woman, Chris?
I haven't had sexual intercourse with a woman.
Have you licked?
Yes,
Are
but
you allowed to ask?
I
him
feel
that?
like that's more. Honestly, that's like going further to me than like the P and the V. Like the tongue and the V seems like
The T and the
that's-
V?
I was not
T
about
and-
it.
The T and the V seems more straight because like the
It
P,
does. It
you could
seems
like
like-
close your eyes and be like, it's something different.
well, I mean, I very much went down and up. Like it wasn't like I was down there for a long time. I wasn't about it.
So you just like confirmed
I
it
wanted-
wasn't for you. Was she okay? Like were you like, it's not you, it's me?
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
that's my fear is like making the girl feel less than when it has nothing to do with like because she'd be like, do I have a bad pee?
I just feel like a fly on a wall in a really bizarre place right now.
As Chris mutes his mic, he's like, see you guys
Chris, like,
later.
that's enough for me. Like, fire set.
But I rallied with the 4-year-olds.
Wow.
We partied our little lives away. I drank more than I ever would want to typically.
Did you wake up drunk? I saw Morgan woke up drunk. Also, fluke incident. Mark. Oh, I really am tired. Mark. I just called Morgan Mark.
Oh no, she's already offended that you called her Megan the other
It's
day.
not you.
She
It's-
brought it up.
She brought it up?
Yeah, she was like, "Oh," and Lizzie called me Megan, and it
Well,
was like
to
a
be
little,
fair,
like-
I was literally like balls deep in a script where my lead character's name is Megan.
but why Mark?
I changed it to Aurora. Mark
Yeah, now
because
you
I'm
changed
tired.
your gender.
Mark because I'm dead inside.
What about Mark?
I don't even know anyone named Mark.
So what about him?
I don't even remember what I was going to say. Oh, Morgan and I have the same nail color. Fluke accident.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Look at you go. Come on, honey. Come on up in here.
come on, honey.
Come
oh,
on.
honey.
Come on. Hey.
Come here, honey.
Come on.
Honey, get your fluffy ass up here.
Don't make me beg.
Bye, bitch. She's not even going to come in the front.
Okay, did you want to get into a little bit of hot toppies?
A little toppy hotties.
A little hoppy toppies?
Oh, here she comes.
come up here, honey.
Come on, honey.
Well, no, I wanted you back here.
Honey's like, no.
You can't have makeup on.
People with the audio are like, okay.
There's currently a
Husky.
warm,
Oh my gosh.
a warm-colored husky on here trying to lick my fucking face off. They'll find out I'm a lizard person if you lick these
Honey
layers
hasn't
off.
quite acclimated to the new house. Like it is interesting. Like we have it's moving is very interesting because you form such habits wherever you are
Yeah.
living. So the first few nights waking up, I'm like, where am I supposed to be? And the dogs were kind of anxious, not knowing where they were supposed to be. And then I was like, can you guys chill out? And then I realized I was acting the same as them and
Yeah.
asking too much of them to chill out when I wasn't chilled out.
She's so cute.
So finding our new routines is a little bit hard.
Do you need a boop?
A boop.
A boop?
Okay, can you come back up here and sit?
She doesn't want to sit near you. She seems so happy there on opposite day.
Okay.
Jesus, this poor beast. She says, I don't want to be here.
And we're back with my dog. Okay, so some hot topics of the moment. Kylie Jenner confirmed pregnant.
Here's the fucking thing. Carly. Kylie has not personally confirmed her pregnancy.
Every week we confirm we're going to get better next week. And
Well,
I'm here to say we're getting worse. We're getting
guess what,
literally
guys?
worse.
And guess what? Because we're recording 2 episodes, it's not going to be better the week after this either.
No, yes it is. We're going to
I'm going to be in this condition. I told you I'm not sleeping.
We're going to sleep a full night and record the next
I'm
episode.
not sleeping until my Murrieta house is confirmed.
Oh, should we call them on air and ask if you've gotten it?
That's a sure way to knock out that house.
Oh, honey sees the deer outside.
Are those your buddies?
This is not cohesive to people watching whatsoever.
I think it works.
We've gone off the rails. So Lizzie's been screaming at me for months with investigative reporting,
Okay,
proofs,
yeah.
facts, and
Here's
receipts.
the deal. Here's the deal.
Well, can I
Here's
just
the deal.
hey, can I say something?
Yeah.
So with all kinds of evidence, Lizzie will send me text essays with evidence in which
photographic proof of Kylie's
why she
pregnancy.
believes Kylie's pregnant. Then E! News confirms with sources that she's officially pregnant.
Yeah.
And now Lizzie's mad saying, it's not true. And I'm like,
No,
it's everything you've been screaming
confirmed.
at me.
A confirmed pregnancy would mean that Kylie has come forward and said, yo, bitch, I'm pregnant.
We have sources.
Yeah, but we always got sources. And here's the deal. I'm not going to believe it until Kylie's ready to tell me personally
Yeah,
that
you're
she's had a
screaming
child.
to everyone you know that she's with child.
I got a feeling.
So, can you ever love another as much as you love Stormy?
Honestly, I feel like Kylie and Travis make really good babies, and I'm probably going to be just as much a fan of the new one as the original.
I mean, I like the sequel just as much as the original.
Yeah, honestly. I bet it's a great kid.
She's literally modeling for us because she's looking at the deer outside.
Honey's eyes like make me feel like I'm in a simulation.
If you're listening on audio, you need to go to about like, what is this?
We'll never know.
40-minute stamp. With an ad, it's about 40 minutes. And you'll get to see Honey looking adorable. Is she in frame? Her whole head, Christopher Robin?
The ears are poking up a little.
So you don't care, you do care, you wish her the best?
No, I care a lot. I just the speculation started with Caitlyn Jenner. I think maybe on the gubernatorial campaign trail. Okay. And she said she has a 19th grandchild on the way. And here's the deal. Fuck her for doing that.
Caitlyn did that?
Yeah, but also Caitlyn has so many fucking kids that it could be anyone. Oh, there's Honey. Look at your frame, Honey.
Oh. Now she's trying to leave. She's trying to make an exit.
Just fucking commit to this spot, Honey.
Okay, let's go right
You can't
back.
get those turkeys. But yeah, so
there-
Caitlyn straight up outed her daughter like that. If it is Kylie's, but it could be any one of the Jenners. And then a source close to the family said some shit. But then there's also like on Kylie's birthday, unless she got her nails done between her first like Instagram post of the day and the party where people arrived like 10 seconds later. Am I the only one taking this seriously at this point?
Well, I told you we're no longer qualified to talk about pop culture because we don't ever
No,
know
I'm
about
qualified
the
as fuck.
stories.
I'm telling the story and
I'm
you're
listening-
taking selfies with your fucking dog. Bye, Honey. Anyways, point being,
Yes.
she may be pregnant. She may not be pregnant. I'm loving all the Kylie swimwear ads she's posting, which clearly have been taken prior
That
to today.
swimsuit, I don't know who else's body it will look good on,
Mine.
but on her, it looked sickening.
Sorry. I am playing with your microphone with my toes, and I'm in control.
Okay, can you wow. We might have
This
to
is why
cancel
Joe comes into the
ourselves.
bedroom and literally is like, fuck you.
Well, I'm happy for Kylie if she's pregnant. Lizzie,
I'm super happy for Kylie. The girl wants 7 babies. Give them to her, Travis. Give them to her. She
Okay.
deserves them.
OnlyFans is banning explicit content starting October 1st, which is what they've built.
That is spooky, though, is it not? That's hitting spooky season a little too hard, if you ask the critics.
Just when we were going to get all of our Halloween themed porn on OnlyFans, they nipped it in the bud.
Nipped it in the bud. Would have been a good season. And here's the thing. We can still do nudie stuff. I think people can still do naked shit, and they just can't do fuck shit.
So we can still masturbate.
No.
So we only get nude photos. It's
Yes.
like an Instagram for nude photos.
Say masturbate.
Masturbate.
Okay. I feel like when I have you repeat it, you say it right. In the heat of the moment, you say masturbate. Like, are you mashing
Well, I
your
say
bait?
and I guess Colorado versus Colorado is also like another one. How would you say it?
Colorado. But I have a Valley Girl accent, and I'm fine with it. I know who I am.
Right. So
Ain't no shame in this game.
I just think it's a shame. Like, I understand, I guess, a bunch of the banks are backing out because of there's some sort of legal issue.
There's
with
not a
being
legal
able-
issue. There's a moral issue, and these people need to chill the fuck out and legalize sex work.
I just don't. Yeah, I guess I don't understand the problem. Which
I
is-
mean, I honestly don't either. Because I saw a great meme, which was like, I don't know if these evangelical bank owners realize that the second their husbands stop paying for our OnlyFans, we're going to be fucking them again. Like,
It just seems weird to me because, like, porn's not going to stop. You're
No,
still
it
going to be
won't.
able to access porn, but you're taking away the power that OnlyFans has enabled in a lot of these, I guess, porn stars, because you're no longer going to be able to be your own boss when it comes to making sex tapes. You're going to have to go back to working for somebody, and nobody wants to do that. I feel like you can be in so much of a safer environment and control.
There's just so much power when you own your content. And it they can still own their nudes. They can cook in the nude. They can, swim in the nude. But you just
so there's
can't
still
do
videos.
Yeah, you just cannot do sexually explicit things in the nude.
So no pee going.
I think
No pee entering the V.
no P in the V, no finger in the V, no D in the M,
What about
no
a
D in the
hard
A.
P?
Excuse me?
What about a hard P?
What's a hard P?
Can it be hard versus soft? Is that allowed in the photos?
Probably. I mean, honestly, no offense. I care so little about the male anatomy.
Really?
Yeah.
So that is interesting that like a lot of women aren't interested in getting dick pics. Like couldn't be...
they're gross. There's a reason why the male gaze is, stronger than the female gaze, and it's because women are hotter, period, point blank. Team girl all the way. Sorry, guys.
I just find, even like a lot of straight girls, they're like not interested in getting dick pics. But I feel like every gay guy, when you're like dating or when...
Oh, do you fuck with dick? You love dick, huh?
Yeah.
You love a dick pic?
Yeah.
Wow.
Of course.
Maybe this is just like super hetero focused of me.
But so when you watch porn, do you focus on the girl?
I don't like seeing other men in my porn. I also don't watch porn a lot, but when I do, it's lesbian.
Interesting.
That's mostly because I don't know if it's because I'm a romantic person, but it's like if I would prefer to watch amateur porn made by a couple that's honestly enjoying themselves than like professionally shot things with like a camera guy, because it makes me uncomfortable because it seems disingenuous.
Right. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, that makes sense.
And I don't like a majority of male fucking in like porn videos is not nice. Like it's like mean, and like I don't really want to watch someone be mean and fuck someone,
Yeah, that is a very good point. I agree with you.
It's just where I think the most male porn I saw was that one time you and I watched gay porn
Together?
Yeah, but it wasn't weird.
Sexual?
Yeah, we were in your living room and I just wanted to see it.
Interesting. Okay, well, I feel bad for all of these creators. I feel like OnlyFans is on the decline already, and this is like the nail in the coffin.
I think they're going to be okay. What I know from my friends that are OnlyFans is like these are the most creative people.
Right.
And they've come up with some crazy ways to fuck. And now they can come up with some crazy ways to not fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They look good naked regardless of what they're up to.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, are you showing me that I'm leaning too far out of frame?
Me?
What's going on?
Is it my hair? I can't see that far.
Okay.
Grab it.
Taylor Swift joins TikTok.
Oh no.
We're off the rails.
No, he's right. I have my but my headphones are hurting my head. They've been on for a really long time because I wore them while you were walking the perimeter of your house.
I know. I had a fence person show up because I'm trying to fence in. See, it's things like that when you're moving that like...
It's my leg in the frame. Can I keep it down?
Can I keep
Guys,
mine down too?
Going off the rails on a crazy train.
I'm like leg sweating.
I like can't sit up straight anymore.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
I mean,
You flew all the way to Colorado. I feel like we need to give the people something.
Well, now I'm starving. And I might be allergic to salad.
Okay, well, here's my last two things I have for you. Taylor Swift joins TikTok and announces her first single from the next
I've never
album
been
she's
this girl.
re-releasing.
I think now we need to talk about the fact that I just did this.
Well, I also like threw up a peace sign when you were taking a photo today, and then I quickly was like, oh
Who
no,
am I?
what am I doing?
What even is this? Is this a banana slug?
I think this is like,
The devil?
I think that's the shocker. Oh no, that's
this
two
is
in the
the
T1
shocker.
movie.
That's the shocker.
So this is the rocker? I don't know. What if this is like
This
something
is the
horribly
rocker.
offensive and we're just sitting here rocking
I think it's a banana slug.
We don't know what this means. So if it's offensive,
We're so sorry.
maybe we should look it up. Okay. Did you watch Taylor Swift's OnlyFans? That would be interesting. She only comes around when she's promoting something. Like, she's all about the work now. After her Reputation album, which I'm very much so enjoying lately. I've been cleaning the house to that album a lot.
The old one?
Reputation.
Yeah, that's old, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There are so many fucking deer out here. I don't know how you expect me to pay attention when you have the windows open. It's just like a menagerie of wild ass turkeys and fucking deers.
Yeah,
and
the
shit.
deer is greeting the wild turkey as we speak.
stop.
What do you keep calling him, Chris?
Ryland didn't tell me that he's a Disney princess and that he lives in a castle with deer and wild animals that flock to him.
I swear to
What,
fucking
Sleeping
God, if I
Beauty?
wake up with some fat rats around me wearing little blue shirts because of you, I'm going to
Does
lose my
Sleeping
mind.
Beauty, like, doesn't she like bounce
No,
around
it's
with
Cinderella.
deer following her? Oh.
Oh, no, Sleeping Beauty. All of them. Snow White, Sleeping Beauty. They've got little animal friends.
I'm a princess.
He's a princess.
What can I say? Okay, so did you watch her TikTok?
No.
Okay, so we really are unqualified for everything today.
And we're fake fans. And because
We're
we
not
love,
fake fans. We
we're
love
fake
her.
fans. We love her, but like we don't know shit about her life.
She's not. Well, that's what I was telling you. After Reputation, she stopped sharing her life. So the only glimpse into her life we get are the lyrics she writes.
Yeah.
And she only comes to pop onto Instagram when she has an announcement. Like she's like hot with like a filter, and she's like, I just want to tell you, my first single off the next re-recorded album will be Not for 500 Months. And I'm like, ugh.
We already knew it was going to be not for 500 months. Are you sure this is new news or does it jump?
I
that
watched
you
her
just see?
Instagram story this morning.
Okay, but
Elizabeth.
like show me the date because I'm having a hard time.
Not me and my cute lake photos that I'm going to post today.
It's a pond.
It's technically a lake. I know that you have qualms with it.
I don't personally have qualms, but other people in my life have qualms.
See? It's always with like these weird filters.
These weird filters that everybody and their mom uses on Instagram.
CD, and you can pre-order.
Oh, wait.
Hey guys, it's Taylor.
Hey.
I just wanted to let you know that my version of Red will be out November 19th on vinyl and
November
CD. You
19th?
can
That's right
pre-order
around the corner.
No, that's like so many months away. And then she says, by the way, I'm on TikTok.
Go to her
Swift
TikTok.
Talk. Oh my God, it's called Swift Talk.
There's Ben Swift talk.
Oh my God. Okay, let's see what she's doing. It's probably copywritten music. Oh God. I told you.
Send me the link, you crazy bitch.
No, just go to her Instagram story.
Okay, what's her name?
Taylor Swift's not getting me to join TikTok either.
Should we get manicures after this?
No.
Why not?
We have so little time, so
he
much
wants
to
to get
do.
his nails done.
You do?
Yeah, Chris has never had his nails done. And on the way here, he wants to get his nails
Well,
done.
pedicures are nice. Do you think the business
Why are
will
you
pay for
bullying
that?
him out of a fucking manicure? The boy
I'm
wants
not.
he wants to
You're
get
bullying me into it.
he wants a gay flag manicure. Let him live.
It's not Pride Month, Chris.
Oh my God, let him live.
But I'm gay
Oh.
and proud all the time.
Okay, can you explain? Okay, are we still on Taylor Swift?
Yeah, I'm moving
Is
slow.
anybody still listening?
No, they left years ago.
So what are we doing here? Should
My-
we leave with them?
No, we should stay with them, with each other.
Is she
We're
gonna
all
be
we have.
I wish she does.
Wow, she really went.
We have to cut this because they're gonna get copywritten for it.
I don't think they'll hear it.
I hear it.
Oh. I don't like this.
We're not Swift Talk fans, not yet.
No, I'm a fan of Swift Talk, but not Taylor Swift's talk.
Well,
Tick.
what's Swift Talk?
Swift Talk's just like people who identify as Swifties and they like go on TikTok and they like talk about their theories and how brilliant the woman is and like what she hides in it and stuff.
Well, I love her bridges.
Like physical bridges or like musical bridges?
I've never walked across a Taylor Swift physical bridge.
I wasn't
but if
sure.
you have, like, I'm ready to go down
Dude,
that
I
with you.
don't know.
Okay, the last thing is, did you look into the Kanye Drake feud? Because I saw the
Yeah, I
headline.
did, and I just like am having a hard time following it. Like I know that like words were exchanged, addresses were leaked.
So
like,
Kanye leaked Drake's address after Drake had said something about Kanye in a song.
yeah, or something. And I just like honestly, I feel like after the 50 Cent Eminem drama of the early aughties, and yes, the aughties is a fucking thing. Google it. It's the early 2000s. I'm not just making
Okay,
fucking
even if
words
it's
up.
a thing, maybe we just don't like it.
You can not like it, that's fine. But you and the comment section previously were like, Lizzie's just making up words, and I'm not.
I'm sure Sean would agree with you.
Sean does agree with me because it's a fucking word.
Okay, so
Wait, did I finish my thought?
no, because I'm starting to really think we're unqualified, and
No,
people are
I
going to
think
go
we're
to a
qualified.
different
I'm
podcast.
just saying, no one comes here for the news.
What do you mean?
No one comes here
I
for
used
the
to.
news.
Well, I prided myself on having used to be able to deliver news and commentate appropriately on it. When I worked, I made
I
a
think we're
living out of
delivering
that.
news and commentating.
Yeah, but we don't even know what happened in the Kanye Drake feud.
No, we do know what happened.
Okay,
to Kanye
tell
Drake.
enlighten me.
I'm just
Enlighten.
they got beef. And then Drake said some shit. And then Kanye was like, nah, dog, you the Joker. Here's your address. Leaked it, deleted it, acted like that was like mission accomplished. But it's like, whatever. Honestly, I don't care.
So, and Kanye, or what's his name? Drake probably doesn't even live at the Kanye residence. He's probably always chilling at his Calabasas house. And so he's
You mean the
probably
Kanye leaked address?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so my question, because I know like you've done some questionable things, when I saw the headline, I was like, oh, what has Lizzie done to somebody's sheet? Or like, what's the line for you? Would you leak somebody's address publicly? Or is this very specific? Like you have to be two celebrities for anyone to even care about somebody's address.
2021 Lizzie wouldn't do a lot of trifling shit.
Right. You're married. You're settled down. You're moving into a beautiful kitchen.
I'm a good person. People change. I make better choices now. I'm a good girl. I'm a nice person.
Right.
I returned everything I stole from the church.
Cut to when earlier she said, what did she call us both?
Oh yeah, we're awful people. But that's awful in a different way. That's like a non-destructive awful.
Like I ruin people's engagements, but in a cute way.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Oh, is this why you asked if I had some crazy bitch shit?
Well, yeah, and then Lizzie goes, "That's offensive," and I was
This
like, "Lizzie, you
motherfucker
share
said, but
stories."
like, look at on the fucking professional document of which we exchanged between the two of us.
Professional.
The profession. This is professional. We're on a business
The
trip
only
right now.
professional thing we've ever done is hire Chris.
That's true. That's very true.
Other than that, like we don't even know what we're talking about.
I know what we're talking about.
Okay.
What was I saying? Oh, on our document, this guy says, Lizzie, do you have any crazy bitch shit to talk
You
about?
can't prove it.
I have it on.
I literally, Lizzie, have you done some crazy bitch shit? Question mark. Because I know the answer is yes.
You have done some crazy bitch shit.
I'm not classifying you as a crazy bitch shit doer.
I didn't do very nice things, in my youth. But I
Have evolved.
and I feel terribly for what I've done. I've called every person kind of that I've been mean to and said, yo, dude, that shit wasn't cool.
Right.
But you're cool.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
Watch me get canceled for this last thing that I said because I'm tired of not fully defending my past crazy bitch antics.
No, I think you were also, I'm not like saying it in a negative way, but you were also an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Or I guess.
Oh, I was an alcoholic.
Are you still I don't know how.
I mean, you're always an alcoholic, but it's like I'm an alcoholic who's in recovery and wakes up every day and is like, please God, don't let me do something fucked up today.
Whereas when you were having patterns of more
Destructive behavior.
Yes, destructive behavior, which is the more appropriate way to say it rather than crazy bitch shit.
It was crazy bitch shit.
Like that's when you were like downing 3 bottles of wine and I just thought we were 21.
Yes.
Right.
And like, I don't know. This does strike me as something funny, but like one time I wanted to jump off my roof, but I wasn't sure if it was safe. So this might not even be related, but I'm tired and I thought of it. So I took my friend Katie up onto our roof when we were like 16. And I was like, okay, on 3, we're going to jump into the hedge and it'll break our fall. And so on 3, Katie jumped into my hedge and I stayed on my roof. And the hedge did break the fall, but it like
Also,
sucked
like,
her body
punctured
in.
all of
Hell
her
of it.
skin.
Sucked her body in such a weird way that like one leg was hanging out one side of the hedge, her arm and her head was out the other side of it. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
It's like only something you see happen on The Simpsons.
I peed my pants. I was laughing so hard, and she and I were like escaping out of my room to like hide from someone. So we like had to go out on the town, and I had pissed pants because I had pissed myself. Pee was just running down the roof. She had to like slowly slunk through the hedge to get to the bottom of it, and then after she broke it, and I jumped after her. Thanks,
See,
Katie.
And me as a parent, I'm pissed that my hedge is broken.
Yeah, we killed that hedge.
Wow. I'm mad for whoever's property that was.
That was my dad's property. Sorry, dude. Oh, that's what happened to the hedge. Now you know. I also had. My dad listens to this podcast.
He doesn't just listen. He's the first audio listener. He has like, he like
one to
knows
hear
the
it.
exact hour. He knows that it gets uploaded at 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and he is on it.
So here's another confession. The reason why that hedge was dead as fuck is because after Katie and I did that, we had a party at the house and we all got drunk and did some almost famous shit where we were like, I'm a golden god. And like 50 teenagers jumped into the hedge and the whole thing fell over the walkway. And when we woke up the next morning, I was like, oh, fuck, this is such a big mess. Like, how do it was a huge, like 10-foot tall hedge that was also like maybe fucking 15 feet long down our entire walkway, and the whole thing had fallen over the walkway. So I was like, fuck, we got to fix this before my dad gets home. So we took packing tape and taped the broken branches back up around itself. And I was like, it'll die later. Like, he won't know right away. Like, it'll be green for a little bit. And then the whole thing died. He's like, Elizabeth, do you know what happened to the hedge? And I was like, couldn't tell you, dude. Why would I know?
Years and years later.
Why would I know what happened to that hedge?
I'm looking forward to that phone call. And with that, we'll leave you for today. I hope you enjoyed our first episode in Colorado. We're still working.
Yeah, please, I hope God.
We're still working on our set.
Next week might be better because we are going to do it tomorrow, and I might sleep tonight, but who knows?
We're going to sleep tonight unless you feel this is haunted.
I know the house is very comfortable. I'm just like, honestly, if I don't get that house, like when I check my phone right now, yeah, still no word about the house.
Okay. All right. Well, pray for us. We'll see you next week. Subscribe. How do we outro the show?
Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the ding bell notifications.
Tell all of your friends. Follow us on social
media.
Tell
your friends. Tell your mom. Because moms love this show.
Honestly, they're our key demographic.
Is it our key demographic because it's now only your mom and my mom
and
who
their
are watching?
Friends? Yeah.
Chris, does your mom watch?
Why don't you... Wow.
What the fuck? Chris's mom doesn't watch The Sip.
He listens to us say it's a multi-level marketing scheme every week and hasn't even texted it to 3 of his friends.
My mom doesn't understand how podcasts work or YouTube or any
fucking
of that.
Teach her.
I've
Show her how.
She can barely send an email.
Bring her to your house and put it on TV for her.
I'll try.
Does Kalani watch?
He does.
Promise?
Hey, Kalani.
Hey, Kalani.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and supporting our show. We love you very much. Goodbye.
And that's the sip. I felt like being intense there, and I thought you were going to match me because we made eye contact, and I gave you crazy eyes.
You were scaring me, so I broke eye contact and met with the mermaids of Ryland.
I thought if I hit him with a this.
I thought we could have like a screen between us, and Lizzie's audience could be like,
I'd like my
scary.
audience to meet me with intensity at the end of this episode.
Okay, bye. Cut.
Sorry.